All right, guys, welcome back to another one. We're out here in Anaheim. We're out here at Cars and Coffee Classics. This is one of those staples. This has been here, I don't know how long, but this has been here as long as I've been here. They always hold it once a month. They have just an incredible grouping of cars that come out. Their layout, you guys know, one of the things that always, I don't know, that I always appreciate when I come out is that it's just an event that's super organized. So they have a full staff, they park the cars, they help you back up, you know, close to the curb so you don't hit the curb. Like, they direct you and they're like, yeah, okay, it's cool, time for you to come in, go move up to the next person, go move up to the next person. And they just park everybody. They park everybody, get everybody in here. They've got a DJ, which you guys know how that goes. Now I'm gonna run away from the DJ, but they always have an awesome grouping of cars. They have a ton of cars that come out, which is super cool. So I'm gonna run through, we'll do a lap up and down. I'll show you what's out here for the day, and we'll definitely go through and pick out some special cars, some right-hand drive cars, some like the NSXs, really clean EF on this side. All right, anyways, let's get down here. We'll start down here at the end. We'll walk through. You guys let me know what you think, and that's it. We're gonna have another fun one. All right, so one of the things I always like about this location is the variety of cars you get. So, I mean, I've got a big wagon, a Biscayne on this side, right? And then we come to the other side, of course, have a Vet, a Mustang, but you have a right-hand drive Toyota Serra. This looks like Big Mike's. But again, like the mix of cars and the variety of just how different you get to see. This one's super cool. Toyota engineers, you know, wanted to just show that they could do whatever they wanted. Literal glass, like you're in a huge fishbowl. Doors open up, has the windows like a Subaru, like a SVX, where like the whole window doesn't, because you know, you see how it's got this whole curve on the window. That window piece is crazy because that's all one piece. So then if you need to roll the windows down, you get like this little access hatch right here. I don't know, it's one of those super interesting cars. A couple BMWs down the run. We got an IS on this side. 3000 GT. IS looks almost stock, which is kind of cool. We don't get a lot of ISs in stock format anymore. On the opposite side, the wagon is not stock. Okay, 4-spoke equips, which look incredible. Just look at the size of the turbo kit on this thing. This thing is just an absolute monster. Big front mount. I like the Simpson racing seat, the little kid booster seat. That's hilarious. All old school, like autometer gauges, all set up. Has a little custom gauge pod in the center. I think that thing's just fun. Then of course, you get the RX-7s down the line. You got a couple of FDs. The FDs, of course, are always fun.
I don't like the FDs.
You don't like the FDs? How do you not like the FDs? You like the FC better?
FC, no. FD, yes.
FD, yes. Okay, cool. Now that's better. I feel better now. We were gonna have to have a big long conversation about that. But I'm the same way. The FCs I don't like as much. I don't know, body-wise, it just doesn't do it for me.
It reminds me of MR2. Even though it came before it.
Yeah, but it's kind of got that feel.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's got a little egg shape to it. Like, there's nothing wrong with them, but like when you put them next to just how good an FD looks, like they don't even look like they're related anymore.
Nope.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
all right. So he's okay. We weren't going to be happy with him because I thought he said he didn't like the FDs. No, I'm just kidding. But really, I like on the FCs. I like how small they are. I like how they have that little wedge look to them. But when you compare them next to an FD, for me, okay, the FD just looks like more of a sports car. It looks more evolved. It just looks more sleek. It's got some goodies in this. RE, Auto EXE. Man, it's nice. Nice clean interior. Just a really good little OEM plus setup on a couple FDs here. We'll come back. That's a clean FC though on that side. We'll come down. I'll show you a couple of these. We got the Celicas. One of these, if he pops his hood, if I remember correctly, I want to say he's got like a V10 in it or something out of like one of the trucks. But coming down, we got the Celicas, the Celica Supras. And then let me catch up a couple on this side. Really clean. Look, early gen Supra on the VS's. Another early gen. Again, one of the things I really like about coming out is the variety of what they bring out here. We'll try and get the walk done before the DJ really gets going, but I can hear him already playing the blue. Updated paint on this. It's actually really clean. It's a good looking car. I just like the FDs better. You guys tell me what you think. FCs or FDs? Which ones are better? Which ones do you like better? Nice little 510 down here. I'm on day 2 of hiccups. I'm not sure why. That was good until I came out and was walking around, and then I started getting my hiccups again. So NSX black on cream with the SSRs. And then look at like the way the NSX does like the tuck on the seats and the door panels. The door panels are the same way. Like each little thing has this tuck, and it was just their like high-end luxury design of how they wanted to do it. The black one down here's got updated Recaros in it. Look at the difference for the seats in it. The seats with the updated Recaros really update the interior. And then this one's got a Comtech supercharger on it. That's really cool. Should be, yep, carb sticker on it too. In Cali, that's a big deal. Got the Lotus on this side. This one's an Exige, isn't it? Yep. Is it K-swapped? It should be K-swapped. I know it's not. This is the one that has the Toyota motor, isn't it? Just nothing in interior, super stripped down. Little tiny Sparco wheel in it. Got the Equips. The Equips look good. Good sets of wheels going down through these. Another set of Works wheels on the EF with some Brid seats, half gut on it. Just the way you'd expect it. Cusco goodies. Lancia. Lancia is not something we get to see all the time. It's a nice little mix. Front end is all like no bumpers or anything, so it's like rally spec'd. Got a NA Miata, which still stock bodied, still stock height. Crazy to see it that way. That's cool though. A couple of the Toyota trucks coming down the way, and then we have this. What is this? You guys know what this is? It's just, you can't even call it right-hand drive. It's only like center drive. Nothing else fits in there. but it is truck back, so you know, does have the utility. You are able to tow it. You know, there, little mini trucks. Mini trucks do the job. It's a little Daihatsu something or other. I forget. I like that it's an Apex Cone Predator. That's hilarious. Across from that, you got a really clean 32. He brings this car out to everything. This car actually really gets driven, which is awesome. ARC box, full dry carbon, full Nismo, just everything you'd want. It's a fully done car. If I'm correct on this, you got Taines with the little EDC controllers. And then if I'm correct, this is like a Concept 3 built car. So super clean. Love this. On the Nismos. Got the bridge seats inside. All the Nismo upgrades. Man, it's just a super clean example. Got the initial D86. Got the Hachiroku on this side. And then coming down through to the left, we'll have a bunch of Nissans. I'll run you guys through those. I'll show you, it looks like they got muscle cars parked up as the main stage cars. And then we'll go through the last couple here. I'm gonna dodge the DJ on this side. You got Carlson Pix doing his thing right here. Look at him, locked in, getting that Z. All right, so let's hang a left. Let me show you guys down through the Nissan, and then we'll come back up through these. Now, something they've always done is this little, I'll call it alleyway. This little alleyway, hey, they always park the Datsuns in here. So like they have this little Datsun alleyway, and they park all the Z's. You know, you've got like another one coming back here. Right-hand drive, over fenders, has the full like slant, like pig nose extension on it. I love the way it looks. You got the 510 wagon, which is beautiful. Get the fishing pole for the.
Drive car? No.
All right, let's and definitely for what he's bringing in right here. I had looked for one of these years ago and just couldn't find one for the right price. I love the front end on this. The extension of the front end. It looks. But like I was saying, you see, getting them parked up, getting them straightened out, which is really nice. There's nothing worse than trying to park your car, not having the visibility you need, and like you get out of the car and it's on an angle, so then you got to do it again, and then you get out of the car and it's on an angle, you got to do it again. That's why, like most of the time when we park the cars, we just open the door and look, and just look outside. Looks like he's got a. Actually, looks like he has a full standalone in it too. Little Datsun 2000, super fun. All right, let's go down here. We'll hang the left. I'll make sure that at the beginning I get you guys the Mustangs and the other classics. What are they? They are Nova, I think, and something else. I think that's what those are. I'll get you a look at those when we get started. Make sure you get them. You get the little bad Husky right there because they're all bad. Ask me how I know. And then we're gonna go down through. We're gonna go down through this row. Yeah, see, they did all the muscle cars down through the front right here. So what they'll do is they'll have a theme, and on the theme, that's what they'll highlight up in the front. So from the movie, the Need for Speed. Is that what it was? Right? What was the movie? That was this one. Yeah, the big Shelby GT500 from the movie. All right, let's get the Corollas coming down through. They're a really good group. I get to see them at a lot of the events. They definitely drive their cars, which is super cool. And look, they're not playing around out here. Full intake, manifold, custom turbo setup. Look at the size of the turbo on this one. And then over to what looks like pretty much bone stock on this one. Super cool. And come down to the Del Sol. Don't knock it. So here's the way I am. If you threw paint on the outside of this car would look brand new. Look at it under the hood. Look how much they've done under the hood and how clean under the hood is. This car here is just one little paint refresh on the outside from looking like a brand new car. Really, just respray this red. I'll have to keep an eye out for it and see if that's something that they end up doing. Let's go down here. We'll make the little U-turn. We'll come back up through these cars. Get the MRS. Full race prep setup on this one. Look, on the TEs, on 2 different color TEs. Big old APR wing in the back. Just set up to go. Got the newer fit, GK fit. Full spoon themed. Bunch of good JDM extras. Strut bar. You got the Cusco little battery brace. Got the front end done on it. So the JDM fronts are all shorter, all like stubbier. Looks like it might be a full JDM front on it too. Get the Prelude, and then next to the Prelude, of course, the 34. So it's always good to see a Prelude. I always try and stop for you guys and show you them. 34 custom green with the BBSs, all the carbon goodies, the mirrors, the rear, all the matching like green, which is crazy. You can see underneath all the carbon's green, like all of it's green. It's crazy. How you doing?
Good, man.
It's good to see you, man.
Didn't need a spot this time.
Right? Hey, you were close last time.
I know, dude.
You were close last time. I was like, and then that random person like pulled up and they didn't know what they were doing.
I'm like, I'm definitely not moving. No.
Yeah. No, I was like, oh, there's like an inch on that side. Okay, come on, you know. Yeah, of course. We were talking about when we were up at Peterson, and it was just like this traffic jam like this. It was technically a 2-way road, but it really looked like a 1-way road. And he was trying to pull in between some traffic, and like a non-event person or a non-car person would like pulled up, and he was trying to like clear his car, which you see at 34, you know, at that caliber, full Nismo spec, full green and everything. He was trying to pull through, and there was literally just no room. So I happened to be there and guided him through. Anyways, that's what all that was about. Got a 32 here. You got Concept 3 with their 32 coming through. They're gonna park them over there, which means I'm gonna go over there before we get out of here. So I'm gonna have to go over there. He got the I arrived late and have to park over there punishment. More of the Celica Supras. This was the in-between year before they were a full Supra, right? And then they were a Supra. I don't remember. The little 335 wagon. Got a couple of the little Happy Miatas, the little NAs. Nice little over fender kit. Look how meaty that thing looks with the hard top. Anytime they have the hard top, they get extra points. Really, really clean. Over fenders on the 4 spokes. Yeah, anytime you can still get a hard top, it's kind of like getting a hard top for an S2000. It's the same thing. For a long time, everybody just kind of lost them, got rid of them, did whatever, you know, and they're so hard to get anymore. DC5. Let's see what else we got down the run. So you got another NA WRX on next to it. You know, I really like the WRX. My only downside I always talk about are the little fender. I think they look better with the paint matched fenders. This 4-spoke equips are literally one of my favorite wheels. If I ever needed a super small set of wheels for some reason, those would be the wheels I'd go with. Got the in and out little drink on the VW. What's the VW wagon called? Has a little California soft top on it. This is cool. They're super clean. And B Miata A-Spec edition. Full like Mazda speed catalog on this. That's crazy. So somebody back in the day picked up the full A-Spec on it, did it, and it survived. It's got the little vent in the rear. That is that like your whole AC? It's like a little rally vent. This one's super cool. Again, it's one of the reasons I like to come out to events like this. You get to see just kind of random enthusiast, you know, builds like this. Full Mazda speed, like the full A-Spec kit. Super cool. Slant nose Porsche is always a favorite. I don't know, there's something about the slant nose. Maybe it's just because we didn't get a lot of them or didn't see a lot of them, but this is, I don't know. This to me just looks, has that early Miami Vice kind of vibe to it, and just looks super cool. Get the 14 on the works. Nice convertible E30 on BBSs. Got the highlight of the yellow and gold color. So super good way to do the E30. You get the 2.5 MK4. The 2.5 is, again, just a nice little clean one. They've got the yellow headlight covers on it, big front mount. Running the Motegis. Left-hand drive Supra. Alpina wheels on the E30. I don't know if they made an Alpina edition, but look, fabric's all been redone, front's been redone, steering wheel's super clean. It's crazy that we have 2 slant noses here. I mean, like every now and then, like down there, that was the other one. Like every now and then to get to see one is super rare. So to see 2 and then the like copper wheels on it, wow. Looks great, looks amazing. Come down through a couple of the MR2s. RPFs are a given. They always do good. I like the like lime fluorescent green on this one. And then we've got a couple of the XBs, the little toasters. They're always fun. You got one Beetlejuice themed. So they have to set up every time they come in. And it's got all the little Beetlejuice characters and everything in it. That's fun. That's fun. If that's what you're into, that's what you should do. Like, that's just how it goes. little bug. Got the Porsche wheels. Got the Porsche spare too. Wow. Really clean. Got the stereo set up on like the little suitcase. And that's like the before you do like the Harbor Freight box and do the stereo on the Harbor Freight box. All right, so they're not playing any music. Let me see if I can show you guys a couple of the cars right here real quick. So we got the Mach 1. So you got the Mach 1. Looks like big built motor too. You got a old 60s. Again. Ooh, I might have a minute. Said something about the power going out, so let's take a look through these cars while we get a chance. Big old Pro Charger in this, like fully built. You can tell valve covers, everything. Everything's extra on this. This thing must make a ton of power. Probably sounds awesome too. Nice paint setup on this. Look, everything's smoothed out in the engine bay. Nothing showing, nothing. This is all the early, all the early like wire tuck and everything. There's nothing extra under the hood. It's just motor, just radiator, and that's it. Look how good it looks. All right, so got a couple more Mustangs, and that'll close us out.
Push-ups.
Let me get you through the last Camaro down here. Looks like he's got a Pro Charger on it too. Yep. Oh, they got the music back on. DJ's coming back up. All right, so you guys, let me know what you thought. I haven't been out here in a couple months. I usually come out every couple months, and what I try and do is like the once a month events that we have, because we have a lot of them. What I try and do is I try and go to one, and then the following month I go to a different one, the following month I go to a different one, the following month I go to a different one. That way I still get you guys the variety of going through them. But this was Cars and Coffee Classics out here in Anaheim. You guys, let me know what you think about this one compared to like State of Speed, compared to like Sunkey Blue. Like I said, I make my rounds and go to all of them for you guys. So on any of these, if you like one more than the other, just let me know, and I'll go back to that one again, and we'll spend more time there. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Really, just a great example of Cars and Coffee here in SoCal. Great variety, great grouping of cars, and a really good organization that puts it all together. So I'm gonna get out of here for now. I told you I would walk you past that other side over there. I'm gonna show you a couple of the cars that lined up over there before I head out, and then otherwise that's it for today. Again, thank you guys for all your support. We'll keep doing this. We'll keep having fun. I'll figure out how to get rid of these hiccups. My goodness. That's it for now. All right. I'll see you guys. Thanks.